going anyways. Thank you guys for hopping on the call tonight. I'm excited to kick this off with you guys tonight. We're really down to the wire to the new year, and I'm just really excited just at what the team has done this year and where we're going. And so many of you, especially all the faces I see on here right now, you're so new, and yet you're all doing so amazing, like right out the gate. So excited. So I have for the next 6 weeks and a lot going forward into 2016. So just like we've been doing in terms of running challenge groups, kind of teaming up as coaches to run challenge groups, I know a lot of us are running a group starting November 30th after Thanksgiving. And so I'll kind of help if you guys want to, splitting up who's going to be leading the groups together and things like that. I think our challenge groups have been going really well, and that really, in my opinion, is the bread and butter of what we do, is really helping people get results. And that's also where we find the best coaches, because if they trust us through our challenge groups, then you know that they're going to hopefully going to want to continue with us. So everybody, I just want to say you guys are all doing a great job with all the groups, and keep doing your vital behaviors every day and posting in the challenge groups and on your personal pages. And we will set ourselves up for an amazing 2016. We have Kelly tonight, who is nicely jumped on the call with us. She has some exciting stuff to share with us about what it means to be an elite team. So Team Faithfully Fit is really on the cusp of becoming a 2015 elite team, which would be huge for all of us in terms of how we can market ourselves in 2016, getting things before other coaches in terms of new products that come out and product launches and stuff like that. We kind of get a heads up before everybody else, and it would be a really big deal to the whole team, and it would be because of the whole team. It's not anything that I did solo by any means. It's definitely been a team effort. And our team has already locked in the number of points we need, and so now we just are moving forward and hoping that a few more leaders rise to the top and we can lock in that elite team status, which would be amazing. So Kelly's going to explain more about that, and thanks for jumping on the call, Kelly.
Yeah, you're welcome. I actually started chatting with Andy this morning because we're really pushing to get Team Faithfully Fit as an elite team for 2015, because it would be huge. And a huge goal of mine is to help my coaches hit those premier and elite statuses, because that just means they're taking their businesses to the next level. So Andy and I got on the phone this morning, and we were kind of just hashing out how we can get your guys' team there. And I had just kind of mentioned, hey, have you ever sat down and talked to your team about how cool it would be to be an elite team? I think so many times when we look at ranks or statuses like that, we think it's oh, Andy's going to be an elite coach, which Andy is an absolutely amazing coach. And I should take a step back and just say that I respect Andy so much, and you guys are so lucky to be on a team with someone like Andy. I can tell you from all of the coaches on my team, we have almost 750 coaches. She is the best. Honestly, I can if you had to pick one coach on my team that I think everyone should mirror after, it would be Andy. So you guys are so lucky to have her as a mentor and to be leading your team, and she's definitely leading you guys in the right direction. That all being said, so all of her hard work of recruiting and training you guys and running challenge groups together and all of that has kind of culminated to these next 2 weeks. And if she's able to get everybody on board and lock in elite, that is going to mean so much, not only for her, but for you. The reason being, so we all know that Beachbody is blowing up like crazy. Everybody is becoming a Beachbody coach. Everybody is jumping on this bandwagon because it's so amazing. And we all know that. We all realize what an amazing opportunity this is, what an amazing company it is to work for. The products are amazing. The workouts are phenomenal. We all love Shakeology. The meal plans are on point with 21 Day Fix. I mean, we have so much to offer people. So everybody is jumping on board. Everybody wants to become a part of Beachbody. So what can you guys do to separate yourself moving forward and give you guys an upper hand as a team? And I can tell you that being an elite team is going to do that for you. For one, being an elite team is going to put Andy ranked among some of the best coaches. So when you hear people say, like for example, Hard Hitters is ranked like 59th in the company out of over 400,000 coaches. So to be able to say that you guys are a part of a team that's ranked that high, people are going to want to be a part of that. People are going to want to jump on that because they know they're going to have the support from the upline, the great trainings, the great processes in place to make them successful. Well, the same thing about being on an elite team. When you're an elite coach, you get all of the new workouts first. I'm talking like a month early. So people are going to have access on an elite team. People have access to these workouts like a month ahead of time. They can show previews of them on their fitness page or on their regular Facebook page, on their Instagram page. They can talk about the workouts. They can do a Zoom and have people jump on and try a workout for free. If we do any new supplements or new Shakeology flavors, like when coffee Shakeology comes out.
Coming out.
What's that?
When is the coffee coming out?
I know it should come out. I think it's in January is what I heard.
Oh.
But, a lot of those things the elite coaches are going to get to try and sample. I know when the performance line came out, all the elite coaches got to try it first. And granted, Andy might be the only one getting those things like specifically, but she can share all of that with you and give you feedback on it and give you an insight to things that are coming out ahead of time. If being an elite coach, you get invited to leadership trainings, and she's going to have more training, more upper hand, more tools to help you guys be more successful. So by pushing for her with her, you're going to be bettering your team and bettering your business as a whole. And even if you are a new coach and say you're not going to be a diamond next week, you're not going to rank advance next week or whatever, just know all of the little things that you're doing are going to help push your team forward. Every Success Club point, every sale you have, every repeat Shakeology sale, every coach that you add on the team, all of that is going to help push your team forward. So just realize that you are a part of something bigger. You guys are kind of a family in this, pushing your team forward and toward elite. And, you guys all know that Andy's inches away from having her third baby. And she is still doing team calls like this. And you can tell her love and her passion is for her team. And she's putting her heart and soul out there. And that, you guys need to put your heart and soul out there for her too, and help her push and help her get there and help your team be as successful as you can. I know for me personally, I respect Andy so much, and the fact that she's pushing drives me to push too. So I know that if she's pushing, it's going to drive you guys to push too. So I think, is there anything else I'm missing, Andy, that we had talked about? I want to make sure I hit it all. Besides the fact that you're amazing.
Thank you. You're way too kind. No, I'm just really excited. And a little funny side note, I remember in January, Kelly being like, hey, you should push for elite this year. And I was like, oh, I don't know what that means. These points, what? And honestly, it didn't all really click for me in terms of what any of that meant until a few months ago. So not to say I wasn't working towards it. I've been working towards just moving and helping as many people as I can in terms, I'm really loving working with all the coaches now, just as much as I love working with challengers. So I was working towards a goal that I didn't even really know what it was at the beginning. And I just want to say thank you so much to Kelly for pushing me and helping me so much. And also that I want to be for me, Kelly has done so much for me and mentored me, and I want to be that for each of you, no matter where you're at, whether you signed up last week or you're inches away from diamond or beyond. That is my passion in this now. To have come as far as I have this year just blows my mind, and I just truly, truly love doing this. So if we get to elite or not, I'm going to be so happy just ending the year the way that we are. And I'm just really looking forward to what 2016 has for all of us and all of your teams. Like, how awesome would it be for you to be where I was in January, barely a diamond coach, and then, be leading a call like this next November, because that could very easily be each of you. And so with that, Kelly, I don't know how much more time you have hanging out with us, but you're welcome to stay if you want. But I also wanted to say thank you for inviting the Diamonds to the retreat, and that house looks amazing.
Yeah.
And it looks big enough for me to bring a newborn and hopefully not bug everybody, because I really want to go.
I really want you to come too.
Yeah.
We'll find you the most secluded room that we can pop you in. I should touch on that a little bit, just so you guys know that if you haven't been around. So we're hosting, and this is something I just kind of put together. We're hosting a diamond retreat in January for all the diamond coaches on Hard Hitters and the entire downline. So not just my personally sponsored coach, anybody in the downline that hits diamond. And this is something we're going to start doing every year. The retreats are a chance for us to get together as leaders and brainstorm for the upcoming year, do trainings. We're going to have corporate come out. We're actually having the 11 to 15 star corporate mentor come out and talk to us. We're going to do headshots, have professional photographs. We're going to go out to dinner. We're going to have catered events. We're just going to have literally a blast, hanging out, brainstorming, making our businesses better, kind of kicking off 2016, right? So if you guys aren't going to be there this year, make sure you put that on your radar for next year. So
it's going to be fun. One of the most things about Summit in July was just getting to know these girls that I feel like I know, and then we all met for the first time there. Well, at least I met everybody for the first time, and just the camaraderie. And whenever I watch Top Coaches and I see them post the pictures of all their their team and their leaders and stuff, that is my vision for our team, is to all of us be there and all of us be hanging out together and have these friendships that we've built through this business. That is, just looking at Miranda right now, I'm like, wow, we hadn't talked since high school, and now look, I talk to her every single day. I love that about this. And that's one thing that inspires me to continue to push to grow leaders, and to really for me, this isn't a numbers game where I just want to sign up a bunch of people. I want to sign people up and then help you find success. So I just want to rock it out this next year, and hopefully in these next couple weeks too. So how about Elite before the baby comes? That would be
What specifically needs to be done? You need more diamonds.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And how many do you need?
2.
2 more diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It can happen. It can
anything
happen.
can happen.
Yeah.
And I will piggyback on what you were just saying, Andy. I've only met Andy once, and I feel like I've known her for 10 years. It's crazy how much you get to know people in this business. It's crazy. I think when we saw each other, it wasn't even awkward or that weird, hi. It was hey, I've known her forever. The events are so fun. If you guys can go to Summit, if you can go to the Super Saturdays, get out there on the skinny branches and get uncomfortable, because that's where it gets really fun. You get to meet meet everybody. You've learned so much about yourself, about the business. The events.
You guys have questions for me or Kelly?
I don't have any questions. I'm 2 away. One of my girls just needs to hit emerald, and then I'd be diamond, but
It is so close.
It's flaking out. Yeah. I don't think it's probably not going to happen by tomorrow. But.
Well, I learned that we actually have till the 25th. That's something I just learned. So.
Oh, okay. But not to go to Tahoe.
Well.
kind of hush hush
On the down low.
on the down low, but you might have another week.
Okay. That could be doable then. You never know.
Might have another week, maybe.
And then you
Get it by the 25th, Miranda.
Okay. That could be doable. You never know.
That's definitely doable.
Yeah. Another week. Brittany, are you going to go emerald?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm new to this. Yeah, I have 2 girls I'm talking to right now, so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
If you guys have to, a great idea, is give them an incentive to sign up in a week. If you're really pushing Miranda to get to diamond, give Is Brittany the one that would be going
No.
to Emerald for you?
No, I was
How
gonna
does-
have
do I-
her under me, but she's under one of my girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was nice of you.
I know, right?
But whatever the case is, like giving, like encourage your coach to hit Emerald. Like a $25 Starbucks gift card goes pretty far for some people. So
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Well, I'm working for it. Who else do you have close, Andy?
Brittany Tomlinson and Lisa are very, very close. And I know that they've been rocking it out in their challenge groups. They always run killer challenge groups.
Yeah, Brittany's crazy good. I just asked her for her template.
Yeah. She's also a marketing whiz. I mean, that's what she does. So
Yeah, I can tell. You can tell from her posts that she's like that she does marketing or she studied.
she's also a very genuine, loving person. So her business has definitely grown very organically and stuff. So she's a good team player, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've been watching her and talking.
I feel like she's at the grocery store right now. Do you guys hear this? Like ding, ding.
It does
She
sound like
probably is.
Multitasking at its finest.
Hi, Christina. I see that you jumped on. Are you there? Oh, that's the new baby I hear.
That sounds like a baby.
Hey, I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm breastfeeding, so that's why the picture's up.
I can hear the little sweet sounds of the babe. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just, I was doing tummy time. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get on the call.
It's nice to hear your voice.
I know, especially all the way over here, right?
No.
If you guys don't know, I'm in Seoul, Korea. That's where I live.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Is that like a totally different day there?
It's about 12:30 in the afternoon for me, but since we go to bed late, it's like my mid-morning, I feel like.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get this baby on schedule, but yeah, still listening to calls and inviting a bunch of people, and I just started a challenge group today, so I'm a day ahead of everybody. So scheduling my posts are a little strange, but I try and post stuff a little later than I would post for me today. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a lot of figuring out to do with all that time change stuff.
Yeah, it can be challenging, but since I've done a handful of challenge groups, I think I've got my timing more down for that. And every time I message you, Andy, it's like 11 p.m. at night.
I felt so bad. Well, and then I message you back, and I just pray that your phone is on silent if it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's always on vibrate, so no worries.
But then I'm like, well, maybe she's at breastfeeding anyway, so.
Half of the time I feel like I am, especially last week. It was like every hour, but we're getting there, and I'm getting there with my daily routine and fitting everything in. So I feel a little better. It took a month, but hey, I'm getting there.
You're doing awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
And back to your workouts already, which is also awesome.
Yeah, back to my workouts and back to I'm 3 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight.
Crazy.
Which is nothing.
Wow.
Pictures.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I was so happy I stayed on track throughout my whole pregnancy, and drinking the Shakeology in my last few months once you introduced it to me, and then doing the workouts have been great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you try the prenatal ones and the postnatal ones?
Yeah, I did. I think for me, when they made the videos, they were a bit more cautious than I think for me, since I was doing the other videos, It was a little too, it was easy.
Yeah.
It's great. Like if you're just getting into working out or just getting into, or if you want like a workout strengthening focused and not so much cardio, it's great.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, I couldn't actually try it because I haven't been allowed to basically move for,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I kind of had the same thought just watching them, and that they'd be good to recommend to people who get pregnant and then they're afraid to move. Even though
Yeah.
because
I agree.
they look a little like way, way, way low impact. I probably could have done them, but my doctor scared me enough that I did not. I complied.
Well, you can do the postnatal workout in the active
Yes.
maternity.
I will be for sure.
Yeah. I've done it a few times. It especially on days where you're just kind of like, you don't want to jump around too much and you just want to focus on strengthening.
Perfect. That's some
Yeah.
good feedback. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How old is your baby?
He is 4 weeks old today.
Wow. That's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Christina's
Mer-
on as a coach. You were like, what, 30 something weeks pregnant, and I just
Yeah, it was like 33 weeks, 34 weeks, something like that.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And Miranda, hopefully you got my pictures and you're feeling better.
I'm starting to feel better. I had some chicken soup.
It's
Have you
good.
been sick?
I'm getting sick, yeah. Like I've been fighting it for like 3 weeks.
Aw.
Yeah. And I'm done weaning, done nursing. Woohoo!
Yeah, congratulations.
Made it. Both kids over a year. I did it. And hopefully-
Your nipples are cheering
Oh my god.
while mine are crying.
Right? No more boob pads. Woo!
I just went and bought all my pads and my
Oh,
cream and my nipple shit. I'm like, they're gonna crack and bleed real soon.
It's-
Sorry.
Oh.
Been down this
so good though. It's
It's
all
not,
good.
they'll remember, mine did, but yeah, the first few weeks are a little tough.
rough.
But NyQuil, when you're trying to get rid of your milk, it totally worked.
No
It
way.
did.
Totally. I just had like a week of like clogged ducts and pain. And then somebody told me NyQuil and peppermint tea and like peppermint extract. And like
Really?
2 days gone.
Wow.
I'm in the
Nice.
process of weaning right now, so that's good to know.
Yeah, NyQuil. And you get to, not to like endorse drugs, but you get to sleep good. And it basically like 2 days and it's gone. I was like, hallelujah.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tricks.
Yeah.
Sarah, you on here as well. Do you have any questions for us?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. All right. Well, I also wanted to finish the call with a couple things that have been on my mind lately. Just ending the year stronger than you started. Again, whenever you started, it's really easy. I know just this week, well, more so last week with my kids' birthdays and this baby coming, like I have to make such a conscious effort to focus on my goals for the business and not just go, oh, it's close enough to Thanksgiving, I'm just going to throw in the towel, or, ease up. Like for me, there's no easing up right now. And I hope that that's your mentality too, because what you're doing right now is going to set you up for 2016. Like January and February are huge in this business. And I've said it a couple times in the team page, so I'm sorry to be such a broken record, but I was just talking to Shayna, one of my stars, and she gave me a really good reminder that she hit Success Club on December 1st, Success Club 10 or more, December 1st of last year. And so she kind of allowed herself to just not do much the rest of the month. It's a busy month. She hit her goal, and she did it really smartly by setting up an event for Insanity Max that was released that month, and boom, in one day she was like, I hit my goal, I'm done. So she didn't do her power hour every day, and she just eased up and enjoyed the month, which is nice. And, family comes first and everything. So I'm not at all suggesting that you do Beachbody over family time, especially through Christmas. But you can still find a little bit of time to at least get your power hour in. And what happened was the 1 month that she did not hit Success Club was January. And she's kicking herself for it big time now. But that was just it. And she shared that with her team this week. And I want to share it with you too, that what you do now will reflect in January and February. So even if you've already hit whatever your goals are for the month, or whether you haven't, don't ease up. At least do the 3 vital behaviors in your power hour every day. I know it's super distracting time of year. It's really easy to kind of go, nobody's responding to me because it's almost Thanksgiving and it's almost Christmas and nobody wants to jump in with me right now. But what you do now, they will come in January and February. A lot of people are putting their health and fitness on the back burner, no matter what you say or do to them, as much as we're trying to help motivate people to not do that and to get started now. You can't control what they do, but you can control what you do. And the more you invite now and the more you plant seeds now, those seeds will grow in January and February. I can tell you that right now. And then you can go into the new year strong. So I say put your foot to that gas pedal and keep going as much as possible. And you will be feeling real good going into the new year. For hitting Success Club last month, I got to listen to a call the other day. Some of you might have been on that as well, for the other people who hit Success Club in, I think that was the October one. But just talking about what sets apart a leader and somebody who really becomes successful in whatever they do versus people who kind of fall to the wayside or don't make it as far. And it's really not that you're working that much harder than anybody else or putting in that much more time or anything like that, but really just working smarter. When you look towards December as it being a busy month with everything you have going on with your family probably and whatever other commitments you have, just work smart. Plan your challenge groups. Plan when you're going to recruit, how you're going to recruit, who you're going to invite. Make lists and then just stick to that so you don't feel like you're tied to this business throughout a really busy month. I don't want anybody to feel that way, but I want you to be successful. So always work smarter, not harder. And if you're taking those little daily steps every single day, that's what sets people apart from who's going to move forward and who's going to stay where they're at in this, is really just showing up every day. And I know I say that all the time, but it's so true. The consistency is what pays off. So no matter what month of the year it is, just be consistent and you guys will be blowing it out of the water come 2016. So I hope that this call has been helpful for you guys. And if you need anything from me, you know where to find me. And I'd love to hopefully chat again next week. If this is a good time, Tuesday nights at 7, I think we'll stick with that at least till this baby comes out. And then we'll probably have to reconvene at a later date. But thank you guys so much. And if you have any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great night.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
So, bye.
Bye.